First, the top headlines. Meitei Kuki Naga MLAs of Manipur to meet in Delhi today. "12 hours total shutdown called by different underground outfits continues. Manipur police detain one in Yangon, hand over to Assam Rifles for family reunification. United Naga Council denounces emergence of unmandated organizations in Manipur. A very good afternoon. You're watching the 3 p.m. ELITETV English News and I'm your host, Soyam Ragina, giving you the news in detail. For the first time since the ethnic violence broke out in Manipur last year, a number of MLAs of Meitei, Kuki and Naga communities are set to hold a joint meeting in New Delhi on Tuesday under the supervision of the Home Ministry, officials said. 3 Naga MLAs will attend the meeting in the national capital, while the exact number of Meitei and Kuki legislators to participate is not yet clear, they said. The talks are part of the centre's efforts to facilitate a dialogue between the warring communities and seek a solution to the crisis, an official told PTI. Over 200 people have been killed and thousands rendered homeless in ethnic violence in Manipur since May 2023. From the Naga side, 3 MLAs Awangbo Nyumai, El Deko and Ram Muiva will be attending the meeting in New Delhi. Muiva is currently in the national capital over a personal issue, an official source said. All 3 MLAs are from the Naga People's Front, an ally of the ruling BJP in the state. Several BJP legislators also left for the national capital on different flights from Imphal. "We have been asked to come to Delhi to discuss certain things. I don't know the exact agenda now. We have been exploring all means for bringing peace," Water Resources Minister Awangbo Nyumai told reporters at Imphal Airport. NPF legislator El Deko said it is difficult to bring peace to Manipur unless all the communities and people are involved. "The initiative of the Home Ministry is a very good sign and I have hopes. I would like to attend the meeting and see how far we can go with this initiative," Deko said. State Congress President K. Megachandra said an initiative to reach a solution is good, but the opposition party was not invited. However, if the outcome is positive, it will be good for the people of entire Manipur, but the participation of opposition is also required given the magnitude of the violence, said Megachandra, who also left for Delhi for some other reasons. Speaker T. Satyabrata has flown to Delhi on Sunday. The talks are part of the centre's efforts to facilitate dialogue between the warring communities and to seek a solution in the more than a year and a half long ethnic crisis in the state, an official said. The Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum, a frontal organization of Kuki-Jo tribes in Manipur, said there should have been consultative talks within the community on the agenda of the meeting. No civil society organizations were informed about the meeting by the MLAs. They should have been made aware of such an important meeting, ITLF General Secretary Mowan Tombing said. In response to the formation of a new organization named the United Tribal Council Manipur, the United Naga Council, the leading body representing Nagas in Manipur, has issued a press statement to clarify its stance. The UNC expressed concerns over the growing number of organizations with names such as United Tribal, All Manipur, Tribal Unity and Indigenous Tribal that claim to represent communities without proper grassroots structure or legitimate mandate. The UNC reiterated a message previously shared on June 16, 2023 through social media and print outlets, emphasizing that statements or narratives from such unrecognized bodies do not reflect the authentic voice or aspirations of the people. The council stressed that these emerging groups lack legitimate representation and warned the public against accepting their claims of authority. The UNC statement aims to dispel confusion and reaffirm its position as the genuine apex body for the Naga community in the region. The Manipur police on October 14 detained one individual who was found loitering in and around Yangon-Pokpi area. The individual was identified as Jangkumang Haulai, 25 years old, a resident of Molan village near Sinakaital under Litan PS Ukhrul district. They handed over this detained individual to Assam Rifles after verification for handing over to his family. Continuing their relentless approach to maintain vigil and security in the area, the security forces have been conducting frequent search operations and area domination exercises in hill and valley districts. The security force also ensured movement of 290 and 215 numbers of vehicles carrying essential items along National Highway 37 and National Highway 2 respectively. The officials took strict security measures in all vulnerable locations, and security convoy was provided in sensitive stretches in order to ensure free and safe movement of the vehicles. A total of 109 nakas or checkpoints were installed in different districts of the state, while no one was detained in connection with violations. In another incident on October 14, the police arrested 7 active cadres of KCP Nongdren Khombal Group in Imphal West District for involvement in extortion activities and threatening general public. The arrested individuals were identified as Losambam Alin Singh, 26, Konsam Rohit Singh, 23, Sanju Wahengbam, 20, Fanjobam Thoiba Mangang, 26, Waikom Hero Meitei, 21, Yanglem Bikas Meitei, 23, and Hentoibi Moirang Tem, 41. In a disturbing incident that sparked outrage in Golpara, Assam, a young man named Abdul Qasim Ali has been arrested for allegedly making an obscene video targeting goddess Durga and the women devotees present during the idol immersion ceremony. The arrest followed an intense protest by around 300 people who gathered the Mornai police station demanding swift action against the accused. The incident took place shortly after the peaceful immersion of goddess Durga idols across the state, where thousands of devotees had gathered to participate in the Visarjan ritual. Despite the usual reverence and harmony associated with the occasion, the community was left shocked when a video surfaced on social media showing Qasim Ali, a resident of Dubapara, disappeared under the Mornai police jurisdiction, making derogatory remarks aimed at goddess Durga and the women devotees. The video quickly went viral, drawing widespread condemnation. Concerned citizens promptly lodged a first information report at the Mornai police station, urging law enforcement to take action against Ali. However, frustration grew among the public as no immediate arrest was made, prompting hundreds to gather outside the police station in protest, demanding justice and decrying the inaction of the authorities. The escalating situation led the police, with assistance from local residents, to locate and arrest Qasim Ali at his residence. Following the arrest, community members voiced their grievances, emphasizing that the content of the video was not only disrespectful to the deity but also offensive to women, thus aggravating sentiments across religious and social lines. Police have urged the public to maintain peace and harmony and appeal to citizens to avoid communal tensions in light of the incident. The police assured the public that the matter would be dealt with sternly and that steps would be taken up to ensure justice, with the aim of setting an example to deter such acts in the future. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯦꯜ ꯃꯥꯂꯦꯝ ꯇꯥꯏꯕꯪꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯔꯛꯇ ꯇꯤꯟꯖꯗꯨꯅ ꯇꯥꯏꯕꯪ ꯁꯤꯟꯊꯥ ꯌꯥꯖꯔꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯁꯥꯡꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯀꯌꯥꯗ ꯀꯠꯊꯣꯛꯄꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯆꯦꯟ ꯆꯣꯡꯖꯔꯝꯕꯤ ꯇꯥꯎꯊꯣꯡ ꯑꯐꯩꯕ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯣꯛ ꯂꯝꯈꯥꯏꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯕꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯔꯥꯡꯊꯦꯝ ꯅꯤꯡꯉꯣꯜ ꯁꯤꯅꯥꯝ ꯑꯣꯡꯕꯤ ꯅꯣꯡꯂꯩꯃ ꯂꯩꯃꯅ ꯍꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯑꯣꯛꯇꯣꯕꯔꯒꯤ ꯆꯩꯆꯠ 9 ꯃꯦꯔꯥꯒꯤ 5 ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯄꯣꯛꯄ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯇ ꯇꯥꯏꯕꯪ ꯃꯄꯨꯅ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯔꯛꯄ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤ ꯆꯦꯡꯖꯦꯜ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯄꯨꯒꯤ ꯆꯩꯊꯦꯛ ꯆꯩꯁꯤꯡ ꯁꯨꯔꯗꯨꯅ ꯇꯥꯏꯕꯪ ꯈꯥꯏꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯌꯥꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯩꯅꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯤꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯉꯥꯅꯤ ꯂꯩꯍꯨꯟ ꯂꯥꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯣꯛꯇꯣꯕꯔ ꯆꯩꯆꯠ 12 ꯃꯦꯔꯥꯒꯤ 9 ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯊꯥꯡꯖ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯇ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯦ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯂꯥꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯆꯩꯆꯠ ꯑꯣꯛꯇꯣꯕꯔꯒꯤ 19 ꯃꯦꯔꯥꯒꯤ 13 ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯏꯔꯥꯏ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯇ ꯇꯥꯏꯕꯪ ꯃꯄꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯡꯈꯩ ꯁꯛ ꯁꯣꯟꯖꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯥꯟꯅ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅꯗꯤ ꯁꯛ ꯈꯪꯖꯍꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯤꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯤꯟꯅꯔꯝꯕ ꯃꯔꯨꯞ ꯃꯄꯥꯡ ꯏꯆꯦ-ꯏꯆꯜ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯏꯕꯦꯜ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯃꯄꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯡꯈꯩ ꯁꯛ ꯁꯣꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕꯤꯔꯅꯕ ꯅꯣꯂꯨꯛꯅ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯦꯟꯖꯔꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯑꯌꯨꯛ ꯄꯨꯡ 9 ꯅꯣꯂꯨꯛꯅ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯦꯟꯖꯔꯤꯕ SK ꯑꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯃꯄꯨꯔꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯏꯃꯨꯡ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯇꯥꯎꯊꯣꯡ ꯑꯐꯩꯕ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯣꯛ ꯂꯝꯈꯥꯏ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯋꯦꯁ
Start talk with Jitningomba, Mayamutara Mokchari.
ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯐꯅꯦꯛ ꯁꯦꯠꯅꯤꯡꯉꯝꯗꯦ ꯃꯔꯛ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯐꯅꯦꯛ ꯁꯦꯠꯄ ꯍꯩꯇꯦ ꯀ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯏꯞꯇ ꯆꯠꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯔꯦꯅ ꯈꯟꯖꯩ ꯏꯚꯟ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯉꯩꯗ ꯂꯨꯍꯣꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯩꯁꯦ ꯂꯨꯍꯣꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯩꯁꯨ ꯕꯨꯕꯣꯛꯅ ꯄꯨꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯁꯨ ꯑꯣꯗꯤꯌꯟꯁ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯤꯛꯏ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯅ ꯂꯩꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯦ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯐꯥꯎꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯃꯌꯣꯟ ꯆꯣꯡꯉꯛꯄ ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕꯩ ꯃꯤꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯉꯥꯡꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯅ
Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Sciences, Pangai, Imphal East District, opposite to Manipur Police Training Center, MPTC, Hariba Institute AC.
Government private hospitals in the clinical exposed to cooking,
affiliated to Manipur University and then recognized by Pharmacy Council of India and then Indian Nursing Council, Masung MNC Manipur Nursing Council. Institute asida fangiba facility sing adadi separate boys and girls hostel, transport facility, amasung 12 hours library facility.
Approved by Ministry of HRD, New Delhi, Government of India.
Diabetes ko loina de hingliba sing thamagi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu thamagi manungda hantaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungaite basu numit mangani gi manungda fahan bangamle. Pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamle. BP wangbasu thamagi manungda normal oy bangamle. Fatty liver oy basu thamagi manungda fagat han bangamle. Pumnamak natural oy ba hidak makhalna laying jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makata na hidak chabagi mathaw su tararoi. Hena kupa parol gidamak ngasi Gidmak Langson Birau, Diabetes Hospital, Soybam Laikai, Ayangpali Road, opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital, Porompat, Imphal East, near Punjab National Bank.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. Manipur faced disruption in daily life on October 15 as a 12-hour shutdown was enforced by various underground organizations protesting the state's 1949 merger with India. The shutdown, called by the proscribed groups Asuk, Sorepa and the Coordination Committee, marked what they observe as National Black Day. The impact of the shutdown was felt across the state, with markets in Imphal city and surrounding areas remaining closed throughout the day. Public transportation services were largely suspended, leaving passenger vehicles off the roads. Attendance in government offices saw a noticeable decline as employees stayed away in response to the shutdown. Despite the widespread disruption, essential services such as medical emergencies, fire services, water supply and religious events were not hindered, with movement allowed for vehicles related to these functions. Authorities confirmed that the shutdown concluded peacefully, with no reports of violence or other untoward incidents during the 12-hour period. The observance of National Black Day by these groups continues to highlight the long-standing discontent over Manipur's merger with India, with underground factions consistently opposing the historical event each year. Here is a report from our reporter by Komba Sanasam and video journalist Loya Chungkham. Please take a look.
I know Zilla Pharmacy, Corman Marketing, I not think about Dollar Lucina, a sea October Tangtranga, a sea the Zener Star Crook Marana, Mohusaki Punsil Town Akaba Pire, Corman Marketing, Hangambazar, Ponabazar, Amadi, Dukan Kaya, Tongonakre, Farmers Netana, Dukan, no more stand the Yadaba, Dukan Pamapofon Kaya Su, Tongonaki. Lambidi Gari Sepasang Amadi, me, Zapesang Su, Yamna, Hantaki. Didn't Massing Matanda. Video journalist Loya Colonna, Nana, Paudum Zariba, Sanasam Pakumanga, ELITETV News, Marketer.
Manipur actor Vijay Thangzam has accused the casting team of the Aliabad's Terror Jigra of unprofessional behavior, describing the experience as particularly dismissive, almost discriminatory. Popular for his performances in movies like Marycom and Sivay, the actor said that he was asked to be available in December to shoot for the movie but never received a follow-up call. Taking to his X handle, the actor said that he did now want to stir up controversy but thought it was time to speak up. Back in 2023, I was approached by their casting team to audition for a role. I sent my taps twice over the span of 4 months, playing along with their timeline. By the end of November, they told me I would be shooting in December. Fantastic, right? Except they never gave me any firm shoot dates, he stated. Still, they booked me for the entire month of December, expecting that I would be ready to shoot for them at any moment. As someone based in Imphal, Manipur, I made it very clear from the start that travel arrangement would need to be made, but they didn't seem to matter, Thangzam recalled. The actor said he was kept in the dark throughout the month, except for a brief message that they were waiting for a revert. Meanwhile, I was lost out on other projects because I was sitting around waiting for them to give me the go-ahead. But of course, that never came, the actor said. As an actor from Northeast, Thangzam said the experience felt particularly dismissive, almost discriminatory. My time was wasted and I missed out on other opportunities just because I expected I would be available at a moment's notice, he wrote. Jigra has faced a number of controversies, including the negativity surrounding Vad's casting in the movie, and actor Divya Khosla Kumar's comments that the film, a jailbreak drama, resembled the plotline of a last film, Savi. Babina Hospital organized a free mental health camp yesterday aimed at providing early diagnosis, consultation and treatment of mental health issues. The camp, held at the hospital's premises, saw participation from 50 individuals, all of whom received free consultations with expert psychiatrists alongside complimentary diagnostic tests for thyroid, kidney function tests, liver function tests and blood sugar levels for those patients in need. The event was conducted under the expert case of two renowned consultant psychiatrists, Dr. Haubijam Angomacha and Dr. Asima Haubizam, whose combined experience and compassionate approach helped participants address a variety of mental health concerns, including depression, anxiety, and stress. The primary objective of the camp was to promote early detection and treatment of mental health issues, improving the overall quality of life for individuals by preventing the escalation of such conditions. With mental health being a growing concern, especially given the current crisis affecting the state, the camp aimed to help individuals identify early signs of mental health challenges and provide them with the necessary support and resources to cope effectively. Dr. Hawizam Angomacha, one of the leading psychiatrists, emphasized the importance of early intervention, stating, "Mental health is often neglected, especially during the times of crisis. Our goal is to provide support to those in need, guide them through effective treatment options, and help them achieve a healthier, balanced life." Dr. Asima Hawizam echoed this sentiment, highlighting the need for continued mental health awareness and access to regular assessments. The impact of the ongoing crisis has left many grappling with emotional and psychological challenges. Our camp was an effort to make mental health care accessible to everyone, ensuring no one suffers in silence. The camp was part of Babina Hospital's ongoing commitment to community service and health outreach, particularly in addressing the mental health crisis. The hospital encourages individuals who may be struggling with mental health concerns to seek help without hesitation. India's biggest band battle 2024 ticket to Hornbill will take place from October 18 to 21 at RCEMPA Jotsoma near Nagaland's Kohima. Shreya's group's ticket to Hornbill is the curtain raiser to the 25th edition of the Hornbill Music Festival in Nagaland, according to Teza Meru, Chairman Task Force for Music and Arts. The live performance rounds of the events will take place on October 18 and 19, where 30 shortlisted bands will compete, of which 7 selected bands will perform for the grand finale on October 21. The live performance rounds will be judged by Arpito Gope Moanungsang and Vivek Rajagopalan, while the jury for the grand finale will include Subir Malik, Sonam Kalra, Arpito Gope, Suraj Mani and Moanungsang. The prize money for rupees 4 million has been set for the festival. The prizes for the event include rupees 2 million for the first prize, rupees 1 million for the second prize, and rupees 500,000 for the third prize. Additionally, musical instrument valued at rupees 500,000 will be awarded as individual prizes. Coca-Cola will serve as the official beverage partner, while Sennheiser will be the audio partner. Moreover, the live rounds on October 18 and 19 will start at 12 noon daily, and entry to the venue is free. An entry fee of rupees 50 will be charged per ticket for the grand finale on October 21. Officials have directed that all vehicles be parked at the Kohima Science College ground, except official vehicles with passes. For vehicle security and traffic regulation, the organizers have outsourced their tasks to the Fezu Youth Organization Jotsoma. A service charge of rupees 20 will be applied per vehicle. No food items, alcohol, weapons, sharp objects, knives, sticks, rods or laser lights will be allowed into the concert venue on any day, while individuals and bags may be checked at the gates. The Meghalaya government has sought financial aid of rupees 600 crore from the central government, aiming to strengthen and improve the overall functioning of the Social Welfare Department. Minister in charge Social Welfare Department Paul Lingdo on October 14 said that he has reviewed the functioning and funding position of the Directorate and the interventions which is required to be taken by the state. He further said certain matters will also have to be taken to the cabinet. Certain matters will also have to be taken to the 5 ministers dealing with our department here in Meghalaya. Lingdo added that additional interventions would include more funding from the ministry. He stated, "We have projected a deficit of about rupees 600 crore. There is also a need for us to improve the service conditions of the employees here, further explaining that many are working on a contractual basis. They have to stay over those who are in the night shift. So things like that. We will try to enhance facilities for them so that they would be able to optimize the services that we can offer," Lingdo added. The minister also reviewed the functioning of the Women and Child Helplines at the Office of the Directorate of Social Welfare, exalting the presence of highly tech-savvy young boys and girls handling cases on a daily basis. Cases of complaints for both Child Helpline and Women Helpline are done round the clock with 3 personnel manning for 8 hours shift continuously. He informed that there is space for distress scholars, whether children or women, to receive accommodation. When calls come in the middle of the night, they are picked up by the female helpers or women police officers, as we ensure that male officers do not handle such cases due to the sensitivity of the matters involved. Lingdo appreciated the success rate in the child helpline cells, stating that about 90% cases have been resolved and the information from various districts are updated round the clock in the dashboard. Meanwhile, the minister emphasized that not everything happening in Meghalaya is negative, stating that there's a lot of positivity. There are many highly motivated young men and women working tirelessly to serve the society, and it's an incredible story when we hear that women facing domestic violence, for instance, got immediate attention and support our intervention as department. The Election Commission of India is set to unveil the schedule for the forthcoming assembly elections in Maharashtra and Jharkhand, with an official announcement scheduled for Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. The declaration will be made during a press conference at the plenary hall of the Gyan Bhawan, New Delhi, where the election timetable will be detailed, marking the start of the election season in these two significant states. The tenure of the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly is stated to conclude on November 26, while the Jharkhand Assembly's term will expire on January 5, 2025. Consequently, elections are anticipated to be held before these deadlines to ensure the timely constitution of the new assemblies. In Maharashtra, the upcoming electoral battle is shaping up to be a face-off between two major coalitions. On one side is the Mahavikas Aghadi, an alliance consisting of the Shiv Sena, the Nationalist Congress Party under Sharad Pawar, and the Indian National Congress. On the other is the ruling Mahayuti alliance, which brings together the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Shiv Sena faction led by Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, and the NCP faction headed by Ajit Pawar. The political scenario in Maharashtra has seen dramatic shifts since the 2019 assembly elections, where the BJP emerged as the largest party with 105 seats, while the Congress secured 44. Although the BJP initially formed a government in alliance with the undivided Shiv Sena, the partnership fractured amidst a political upheaval. The parliamentary elections earlier this year saw a setback for the BJP-led alliance, which managed to win only 17 out of 48 Lok Sabha seats, a significant drop from its earlier tally of 23. In contrast, the MVA coalition made gains, securing 30 seats, signaling a tough electoral contest ahead. Retail inflation surged to a 9-month peak of 5.49% in September, largely fueled by escalating food prices and a shift in the base effect from last year. This jump represents a sharp departure from the 5-year low of 3.65% observed in August, marking the first time inflation has surpassed the Reserve Bank of India's 4% target since July. Analysts warn of significant risk to economic stability and the well-being of citizens as inflationary pressures mount. The state of Assam has not been spared from the inflationary spiral, with the inflation index climbing to 196.9 in September from 187.8 a year earlier. The surge operations to rising costs for goods and services further straining household budgets. Economists attribute the broader upstick in inflation to a high base from the previous year, which initially helped keep inflation lower in July and August. However, as the base effect shifted, inflation pressures intensified in September, pushing the current rates upwards. Despite the recent surge, inflation remains within the RBI's tolerance range of 2 to 6%. Yet, with food inflation accounting for nearly half of the consumer price index basket, hitting 9.24% in September from 5.66% in August, concerns over affordability are growing. Rural inflation rose to 5.87%, while urban inflation reached 5.05%, further highlighting the impact on different demographics. A Reuters poll of economists had anticipated inflation rise, with predictions ranging from 3.60% to 5.40%. Vegetable prices experienced a dramatic increase of 35.99% in August, up from 10.71% in July, driven by heavy rainfall that disrupted crop supply. Pulses saw a modest easing, with inflation slipping to 9.81% from 13.6% the previous month. Key commodities such as tomatoes and onions have been identified as primary drivers of the inflation spike. Dipanwita Mazumdar, an economist at the Bank of Baroda, noted that rising global prices for edible oils are adding further upward pressure. Amidst outpouring of mass outrage and tension across Dimapur after 2 persons were abducted allegedly by some functionary of the NSCNK Niki group over tax demand, Chairman of CFMG-CFSB, Lieutenant General retired Amarjit Singh Bedi, informed that the group had assured to hand over the culprits to the police at the earliest. Bedi said this to media persons after separate closed-door meetings with representatives from NSCNK, Niki, and several tribal youth bodies at the police complex Chumokedima on Monday. The development comes close on the heels of the 48-hour ultimatum served by Dimapur-based civil society groups and youth organizations on ceasefire Supervisory Board or Ceasefire Monitoring Group to arrest and book the culprits involved in the October 10 abduction and extortion demand. Bedi said that the CFSB, after taking stock of the matter, concluded that NSCNK Niki was guilty of violating certain provisions of the ceasefire group rules. He also said that the group has misused the ceasefire office by engaging in activities beyond its intended purpose. He informed that NSCNK Niki had committed in writing to the CFSB that it would adhere to all CFGR provisions agreed upon with the Government of India, and also assured that efforts would be made to bring the individuals responsible to justice, suggesting that they might have acted in their individual capacities. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982, and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's have a look at the top headlines once again. Meitei Kuki Naga MLAs of Manipur to meet in Delhi today. "12 hours total shutdown called by different underground outfits continues." Manipur police detain one in Yangon-Pokpi, hand over to Assam Rifles for family reunification. United Naga Council denounces emergence of unmandated organizations in Manipur. That's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in and keep watching the 6 p.m. ELITETV English News for more updates.